That sounds like a bit of a problem, except you have to understand there's a great number of Russians involved with our production. And Russians, as a spiritual necessity, are not capable of starting on time. So, the bad news is we're starting 15 minutes late. The good news is that's 10 minutes faster than it was last year, and it's 15 minutes faster than the year it was previously. So this is our record time. So, the Russian department and its partners has always set out with this production to educate and entertain. So to that end, we've added screens. There's live music, there's piano music, there's recorded music, there's traditional dancing, and there's modern dancing. There's live music that the students are performing, and our fantastic accompanist Sasha is performing. There are screens that will be appearing on the side with some Russian translations. There's also English and Russian throughout the rest of the play. We want to give a special thank you to all of the people who supported this production this year. Of course, you know we lost our previous place at Agate Hall, and through the efforts of the University of Oregon's Russian, East European, and Eurasian Studies Department helped out. The UO Library, the UO Housing Department, the Oregon Humanities Center, the College of Arts and Sciences Dean's Fund helped us, the Clark's Honors College helped us, and the Theater Arts Department also gave us a hand. Thank you very much for your donations. In this time of change and turmoil, it means a great deal to us that you came out to offer your support. I give you now Ruslan and Lyudmila.
Французской стране, нашей же планете, предстоит учиться мне в университете. То, чего тосную я, не сказать словами, больше милые друзья. Горькими слезами на прощание пожмем, мы друг другу руки покинет отчий дом. Ученик науки вот стою, держу слово. Через них качает сердце бедное, село скорби печалью. Тебя пишется вода, голубая лента, вспоминайте иногда вашего студента. Много зим и много лет, прожили вы вместе, сохранив святой обет. Верности честный, вот так лучше, чем всегда. Живы и здоровы, где люди придет, когда встретятся и снова всех возмездие соберут. Если на чужбине я случайно не помру от своей латыни.
But it's too expensive.
Look at this one. It's in the basement. I like the pictures.
Oh, it's really cute. You'll see. It's in walking distance of campus, but still really quiet. Are we going to walk here all year round? I heard it rains a lot, so it won't melt.
Идут с ума римляне и греки, зачинившие дома для библиотеки. Если те профессора, что студентов учат, гарри куштеляра, насмерть не замучим, если насмерть не убьют. На хмельной пирушке обязательно вернусь, вам друзья подружки вот салют. Держу весло, через них качаю сердце бедное, село скорбью и печалью. Тихо плещется вода, голубая лента, вспоминайте иногда вашего студента.
through yet, but we can start anyway. I have another appointment in half an hour.
Russians are always late. This idea of having a language immersion apartment is a terrible idea.
I'm not even in the Russian program. You'll have to translate or teach me or something.
Извините, sorry, we're late. So I need to go take a call. Why don't you come downstairs once you've seen the apartment, and we'll talk then.
I like the living room.
I like it a lot.
If we don't rent it, it'll be gone in a day.
Hey, look at this. A Muppet in the closet.
I wonder who lived here before. They must have left those.
Oh yeah! One was a puppeteer. And then he left us to his roommate, but the roommate got a job on Wall Street and left us here all alone.
All right. And you?
Yeah, we're not very popular or well-made, and our master sold all the popular ones like Kermit and Ernie, Bert, to a real theater.
Hey, you guys are dressed up as real Muppets, right? There was a Russian TV show in the 90s called Ulita Sezam. It was a good show in a great era, but Russians are not nearly as free and hopeful now.
La la la, la la la, Putin's world. La la la, Putin's world.
Did you know the Russian economy was a mess? People used to sell all they had for food. It is so much more stable now.
But life is not about comfort or even survival. There's so much more to life. The taste of freedom.
And here, the Cold War was over, and the War on Terror not here yet, but we didn't enjoy it at all because we had our petty troubles.
Yay! I love debates! To be free in a poor country, or well off in a tyrannical dictatorship. Incidentally, we are real Muppets.
Yeah, sure.
Well, apparently they don't pay rent. They sleep in the closet and they're dressed like Muppets. Hey guys, we really like this place and we think we're gonna live here. The 5 of us?
But we don't have anywhere else to go.
Well, you have your lovely costumes. Why don't you do puppet shows for a living?
No. Maybe they could stay here. They can keep the costumes.
Yeah!
Yay!
I'm Nick. What's your name?
I'm the pink one. That's the blue lady. And this is the green guy.
Hello.
I'm serious.
So am I. We're real Muppets. Hey, since we're all going to be living together, why don't we do puppet shows together? We may not be the most popular ones, but it's better to have a bunch of reliable actors than unruly stars.
Wait, maybe they are real Muppets. In our apartment in Perm, we had a dumb boy, a house spirit. He used to eat all the food and rearrange our furniture.
Russians.
Well, maybe they are real Muppets. Let's test them out. Let's pinch them and pull up their skin.
What?
What?
What? No! No!
Stop it!
Okay? See? Good. Now, why don't we do a children's theater? We could do birthday parties. We could have our own small business. It wouldn't be any trouble.
You know, in college, my brother did puppet shows for kids for their birthday parties. He was better off than most of his friends. We'd have an extra buck.
Yeah, let's do a play. Something very short and simple, but fun.
Yeah, something hands-on. Something kids could memorize, like the alphabet or counting.
We can do a fairy tale.
Yeah, let's start with the alphabet for now.
Yeah, we have enough people. Let's do it.
Cool, yay! Oh! So do you guys need more time to think about it?
You know, I think we like it. I think we're going to take it.
All right.
Abebe, gedeye. Abebe, gedeye.
I can't. I'm too nervous. I can't act.
Okay, how about try something funny?
I can't.
Did your father ever take you out to ice cream?
Dad never bought me any ice cream.
Sorry. Why did the blonde Stare at the carnivore juice.
I don't know why.
Because it has the word concentrate written on it.
I can help advertise, I can paint something, I just can't act.
Hey, are you guys finished practicing? We're just about done packing and... Oh, Lilia, you look so nervous. Don't worry. Everything is going to be just fun. You'll see.
Наши добрые друзья, образуй свое, образуй свое. А сегодня присяды, нужно с нами повторим. Аве, евреи, Йожесе, и какая КЛМН.
I hate the letter E. It's the ugliest one, but what can be done? Not much can be done.
I can never really tell the difference between sha and sha. As long as I don't try, I really do try.
Hey, let's sing happy birthday to the birthday boy.
Yeah!
Днем рождения тебя, с днем рождения тебя, с днем рождения тебя, с днем рождения тебя.
Hey, guys. We should teach them how to say thank you in Russian. It's easy. Spasibo. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Spasibo. Okay, that's the end of our show. Goodbye.
Bye.
How do you say bye in Russian?
Good. Let's all do it together. 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Sasha, you should go out with me.
Okay, when?
Thai place on campus.
Sure.
Лиля, я вас вопрос. Что если у них тут все будет шиворот на выворот? Пока одеваюсь, можешь еще раз про чистую главу про мужчин и женщин?
Ладно, вот, слушай. In the US, the distance between two people when they speak is considerably longer than in Russia. The Americans like to speak of this in terms of a bubble that surrounds a person. Russians have no such bubble. Ладно. Russians like to argue about religion and politics, and Americans think it is not polite to do so.
Значит, никакой политики? О чем же тогда говорить?
Не перебивай, пожалуйста, я не читаю. The way of dating in the US tends to follow well-defined rules. There's widely followed rules about sleeping on the third date. A man shouldn't expect to see a woman again if she insists on splitting a bill on the first date. In Russia and Europe, things are more spontaneous and informal and can vary from one region to another and even on a person-to-person basis.
So, sleeping is on the third day. Раз, два, три, sex. Раз, два, три, sex.
Russians and Russian careless sleep by too. They like to do a lot of
of things in excess, including spending big sums of money. They're proud of this and call this feature broadness.
Если по-простому, русские щедрые, а на Западе гнуты.
Дина, смотри на время, уже 3. Беги, ты опоздаешь.
Sorry I'm late.
Russians are always late.
I read this book on cultural identity. It just says we have a different style of time management.
That table over there in the corner.
I made this playlist for you with all my favorite Russian music on it.
Thank you. Spasiba za muzyku.
Right. I like to listen to it, make up all kinds of songs when I'm listening.
What kind of songs?
Like that I am a princess and my beloved knight has come to rescue me after some evil guy steals me.
All I can think of is a lot of moving water, the ocean. Sasha, I have a crush on you.
There is that poem by Pushkin about the sea.
Russians are quoting Pushkin all the time. I'd like to learn a poem by him. How do you say, I love you in Russian?
Я тебя люблю. 2 yes and 2 yous.
Do you mean it?
What?
You love me.
Человек, который так близко, близко, пред тобой сидит, твой ключащий нежно, слушает голос и пресный свет. У меня приехал, осталась ладонися тебе лишь тебя увижу, уже не снила, вымолвим слова, вымолвим слова.
Hello. What are you gonna have today? Shall I start some drinks for you?
Look, I have a crush on you, Sasha.
Здорово. И заплатил?
It's on me, Sasha.
Lilia, are you sad?
No, I'm not.
I know how to say you in Russian.
Say it.
Cheese!
Right.
And I know how to say sad too.
Say it.
Rusty.
Almost.
Sasha's in love. And you? Will you love me?
You?
Are you saying that because I'm a Muppet?
I just got out of a very unpleasant relationship. I need a break.
Well, what happened?
He was very handsome and sweet from a very rich family. They were Muslim Tartars.
Muslim?
Yeah, so what? Muslim. I know a lot of mixed couples. 15% of the Russian population is Muslim. We are Eurasia.
Well, went with the Muslim guy.
Well, he proposed but said I would have to accept the fact he may eventually have 2 or 3 wives.
2 or 3 wives? Ah! Well, so what did he say?
What would you say?
Well, you know, I'm not Muslim.
Your friends are here. I better go. Hey, did you talk to her?
Yeah, I don't like her anymore. If she were to marry me, it would just be for the green card. She's that type.
At least you figured it out. Hey, guess what, you guys? I read in the newspaper today that Muppets are cool again.
Wow.
Oh, hey, I have an idea. What? Let's practice acting. You know, those guys think we're pros, but I didn't have the heart to tell them we were only in one school play. You know, yeah. Okay. 407 years ago. No.
Hey, you guys. Look, we're in the newspaper.
Wow.
here. College student children's theater. Great enthusiasm. That kid's dad is a journalist. We're going to have hundreds of calls now.
They must have liked our alphabet
We
song.
can't do the alphabet song all the time. Let's do a story, a short fairy tale for the kids.
Okay. It's a college town, right? Yeah, they love multiculturalism. You know, let's do a story from India or China or something from Arab culture.
Let's do a Russian love story.
A love story?
A Russian love story will always end in tragedy.
You can't do that. This is a children's show.
Are the best Russian fairy tales also by Pushkin? He's the most venerated Russian author. He enjoys godlike status there. 19th century, right?
Right. I love Ruslan and Lyudmila. It's short, it has Russian folk creatures, knights, fairy tales, everything kids love. Think about it. A handsome knight marries a princess. She gets kidnapped by a magician. He sets off to rescue her. They're rivals and friends. Sounds like one of our fantasy books.
We have to be realistic. There are just 5 of us.
Hey!
And 3 Muppets.
Well, what about those guys and girls who are occupying the city? You know, they do have to clear out of downtown by tomorrow. I'd like to join us.
You two, how would you like to be a show?
Sure. What kind of show? Well, we're doing a fairy tale, an introduction to the tree of life, and around it, children cat and tells tales, a mermaid who's not a witch Baba Yaga, a hut and chicken leg, a coach's tar, a knight, a sorcerer, and a princess.
Whoa, I love folk stuff.
Well, it's not quite like that, but come on, we'll show you.
Золотая цепь на бетон.
На бетон.
И днем, и ночью кот ученый все ходит по цепи кругом.
A learned cat works day and night on a chain. It's my turn, finally.
Идет направо, песен зовут. Налево сказку говорит.
Oops, the other way around. To the right he goes and sings a song. To the left he goes and tells a tale. Там чудеса, там леший бродит, русалка на ветвях сидит. Леший and Rusalka, you're talking backstage and missing your cue again.
Едем дорожка, следим видник сверде.
Мушка там на куре ножка стоит, без конфет.
Леси долго денег полный, там здоровее клин полный, на брег станет и пустой, и 30 виделись прекрасный, чердой из голубки ходит ясный, и снимет ярко их морской.
Там Карельевич мимо ходит, я и грозно царя.
Облако перед народом, через леса, через моря, куда он несет богатыря.
Темница там царевна тужит, а горе Бог ей верно служит. Там ступался бабой Егой, придет сама собой. Там царь Кощей на взлятом чапле.
Там русский дух, там Русью пахнет. И там я был, и мед я пил. У моря видел тут зеленый, под ним сидел и кот ученый. Своими мне сказки говорит. Одну я помню, сказку эту. Победой тебе я свет. I will get a laptop and put you out of the job, all right?
Please me with a laptop? I am your girlfriend, your muse, your inspiration.
They wrote all of that literary criticism about my work, and it was all a waste of paper, if you ask me.
Oh, you are just the worst. Russian culture is still immersed in everything you ever wrote. What student doesn't know by rote Uluka Moria, the glorious piece that features law? And don't forget, with your work, you insult, you owned us as a result. Rajan now so sad and jaded that you've forgotten about the cat that goes to the right and sings a song, and goes to the left and tells a tale. I will not stand to be degraded. Sir, consider yourself upbraided.
All right, well, let's have a break. What do the kids have here? Some ghastly here. All of my stories are dated.
Dated? In Russia? Russia can change no more quickly, my friend, than the Dnieper River can change where it bends. Our autocrats are like carnivorous birds, and our roads are even more absurd. Take the prisoner of the Caucasus. What is dated about that whole movement? All those wars with the wild mountaineers? Well, we've learned nothing in years. We fought in Chechnya just lately. They made a movie about it that described it greatly. And what do you think that movie was called? If you don't know this, then I am appalled.
What about your magnum opus, your novel in verse hit gaming on Negan? I mean, doesn't every girl fancy a fop before she marries a decent guy? I mean, doesn't love always walk in circles? I'd love to act it out.
How about on Negan? Bang, bang, shooting his best friend in the duel, and the Bronze Horseman chasing that poor guy through the streets of St. Petersburg? Yeah, she loves sad humans.
And all your fairy tales for little children. So sweet! I would love to take them to stage.
And I really enjoy reading your R-rated poems when I'm feeling a little down.
Well, that may well be, but what about that romantic poem that you're all in, Ruslan and Lyudmila? Apart from the introduction that we just did, it has the feeling of a juvenile college prank. I couldn't even reread it, I'd be too disgusted.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Well, I was 20 when I wrote it, so that does explain a lot. I have to get out of here.
Woo! You'll regret your disappearing when you see it's our show premiering.
Typical Pushkin. His whole biography is just a list of pranks.
You guys got carried away. Aren't you supposed to be acting out Lyudmila's wedding with all the toasting and skamaroks and dancing?
It's a Russian wedding. They sing lamentations because the bride loses her freedom.
Pushkin didn't write a lamentation. Instead, he focused on Ruslan's contemplation of his upcoming nuptial consummation and Shah Lyudmila's nervous trepidation.
We aren't even the show, so why don't you just get out?
Sure! Kick me to the mat! Nobody cares about the feelings of a cat!
Я выдаю за князя храброго Руслана, и мед из всякого стакана за них с веселым сердцем пью.
Заморский посол. Позволить?
Позволить.
Милорд, благодарю вас. Это большая честь присутствовать на свадьбе вашей дочери. Как там это? Арабский посол хочет выступить. Позволить?
Позволить.
Великий князь, я польщен вашим приглашением и желаю молодым счастья.
Армянский посол. Позволить?
Позволить.
Владимирец, а как шестуня? Я поймел хавадову черту, где ханеритке нация. Великий христианский князь Владимир, брат наш во Христе, я пью за счастье твоих детей. Горько! 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 Горько!
She cursed Vladimir and the young couple. She can't forgive Vladimir for accepting Christianity. What disaster will befall me?
But whatever makes them weaker will make us stronger.
Look at the evil Prince Ragdoll, Zelyuchka, and the Prince Parlov, drunkard Queen Chushka, and Achurashka, charming Khan Radmir. They all have proposed and got denied. They're so jealous and angry, they don't want even to drink. This is where the disaster can strike from.
Yes, our king's nephew also proposed. Our sultan's son did too. But,
they chose Ruslan. I heard that they chose Ruslan because he fought a Pechenik army and a dragon all by himself. But, I don't believe such nonsense. I think it's because being Christian is what counts in the Kievan court these days.
Єровдай, воїть смілий, мечом рад минувший проделай, богатый киевский плуе, сей кубок, нагрися пьет.
Как думи страшний цеят, юви и ненависти я, на свет мене ничто не мило, не мне достанется Людмила.
Другое тебе, Варлах над гемли, Практики не убеждены.
Что душом пустым сидят на супе. Повтори. Вине и пиве, сколько силы, не мне достанется, Людмила.
Отвратишь ли тебя, Ratner, пусть веслит тебя ночью.
Невеста очи опустила, покрутит сердце приунила. Нет пир веселый мне, нет пир, не мне достанется Людмила.
I think Ratmir is the most charming, but he's not Christian.
You know, Vladimir wasn't sure which religion he preferred before he baptized Bruce. So he sent his emissaries to the lands of Islam and Judaism, to the Greeks in Constantinople, and to the popes in Rome. The cunning Greeks won him over.
You know, I've heard the emissaries liked our Muslim faith the most, but our Prophet Muhammad forbade drinking, and Vladimir said, "Drinking is the joy of Russians."
What a fierce people these Russians are. No wonder they say their ancestors are all bloodthirsty Scythians. Did you hear the lullaby?
Stop! What?
It goes, if you sleep too close to the edge of the bed, the little gray wolf will come and drag you to the forest.
I think that's...
Огни погасли, и ночные лампады зажигали.
Свершилась милой надежды, готова брачная постель. Я, сестра моя, уедем в те края, где мы с тобой не разлучаться сможем. Где для любви века, где даже смерть легка, в краю желанном на тебя похожем.
И солнце влажный луч среди ненастных туч. Усталого маленького коснется твоих небесных глаз, таинственный приказ. Солёный пеленит в черных солнца. И мы войдем в твоем высокий древний дом, где время не уют отполирован, где аромат цветов изысканным вином, где смутный обрыв воздуха колдован. Сейчас, сестра моя, уедем в те края, где мы с тобой не разлучаться сможем, где до любви века, где даже смертный край, краю желанным на тебя похожем.
Lyudmila! Что это Lyudmila? Похищена Lyudmila! Как долгий пять обнять влюбленную подругу, желаний, слез, тоски, дети, друг минувшую супругу навек утратит. О, друзья, зачем не умер я? Lyudmila похищена бессмертной силой.
The young bride has been stolen. I don't see how this could have happened. Wasn't her husband there?
Теперь терзаясь и плачет один, не мог сберечь жены своей. Скажите, кто из вас согласен скакать за дочерью моей? Ваш подвиг будет не прощен. Кому я дам ее в супруги с царством прадедов моих? Кто безобъется? Дети? Други?
Я!
Отец наш, князь наш, мы се рождаем, и сынами юный хан например, сейчас коней свои седлаем. Мы рады вас изъездить мир.
The king has annulled his daughter's marriage. Whoever finds Lyudmila and brings her back gets to marry her. I should go right to my king.
So we'll have another wedding soon. I recommend to bet. I say red milk. Red milk too?
I say rub that. He's heavier.
Отец, носил я на волю, ворвался, друзья, вы что-то крови будет течь. Повеселись, мой верный меч.
Уехали все трое вместе, а я унынием, как убить. Мысль о потерянной невесте меня терзает и мерпит.
Не развлекай себя тоской и отправляйся за княжной, чтобы шкура к коне. Садись, поезжай на мне.
Кто ты?
Кто я? Я кот ученый. Садись, доверься мне во всем. И скоро кет золоченый твою невесту привезет. Напрасно для тебя причина и плач обрывочная рву. Пойдем разрешим на Гафина. Руслан, доверься мне. Who am I? I'm a learned cat, and though I have no striped hat, in both Russian and English I speak with ease. I've traveled the world in the 7 seas. I'll help you find your wife indeed if you trust in me for what you need. If you're careful, but brave. If you smarten up and behave. If you trust in magic and in me, you shall see your Lyudmila return to thee.
Может, хватит хвастаться, а?
Разве он на коте едет?
Нет, не на коте.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to apologize. This cat is an impossible.
I protest. A horse is a horse, of course, but no one can talk to a horse, of course. So Ruslan my company prefers. A learned cat is more than a chauffeur. A horse is a horse, and a learned cat is a learned cat. Дьявольская разница. Hey, Ben. Are you well? Is your business going swell?
Well, it's not going all that great with the economy the way it's been. I'm not only do magic now, I'm also a shrink.
Oh, well, I must warn you, he's quite distraught. On his long-awaited wedding night, his wife Lyudmila vanished, out of sight. So his spirits need soothed, and your magic skills are used.
Therapy I can do. As for magic, I'm one of the best wizards out there. But then again, so is my arch nemesis, Naina.
Who is
Naina's a witch. When I was just a shepherd, she rejected me. So, I became a warrior. Took my people all around the world. But she still rejected me, even with all my power and all my riches. So then I decided I would charm her into loving me. And I spent years learning how. Unfortunately, I succeeded. And a 70-year-old witch shows up at my front door to tell me that she's just burning with love for me. This is my story about Naina. For anyone who forgets that time flies by far too quickly. А Руслан лишился ты Людмилой, твои твердый дух теряет силы. Но зла помчится в быстрый миг, на время рок тебе постиг. Узнай, Руслан, твой оскорбитель, ущербный, страшный черномор. Красавец давний похититель, полночный обладатель гор. Его надежный и злодей погибнет от руки твоей.
Откройся, кто ты благодатный, судьбы на перстнике непонятной.
Отвечу я, любезный сын, уж я забыл отчизны давний угрюмый край. Я ролом фей. Волны судьбы моей печальной. Давно близ нашего совьения, как мылый цвет уединения, жила наив. Меж подруг она гремела красотой, и я любовь узнал душой. Словам любви она внимала, лишь прелести свои любя, и равнодушно отвечала.
Пастух, я не люблю тебя.
Что мне сказать? Задумал я оставить спитские поля, морей на верные пучины, дружину братской переплить и браной славы заслужить внимание города и наини. К ногам красавиц надменный, принося меч от кровоплений, кораллы, злато и жемчуг. Пред нею страшно упоенный, безмолвным роем опущенный, ее завышенный вид подруги. Стоял я берегом послушный, но где раскрылась около меня, при примолве с видом равнодушным.
Герой, я не люблю тебя.
И я, любовь искатель жадный, мечту. Прожил себе грустный, безотрадный, наину чарами привлечь. И в гордом сердце девин хладный, любовь волшебствами зажечь. Спешил в объятия свободы, в уединение мрак лесов, и там, в учении колунов, провел невидимые годы. Узнал я силу заклинания, венец любви, венец желания. Волшебный вихрь поднял вой, земля вздрогнула под ногой. И вдруг сидит передо мной старушка драхлая, седая, глазами впалыми сверкая, с горбом, строчусой головой, печальной вехостной картинкой. Ах, Витязь! То была Наина.
Да, сердце я теперь узнала. Я вижу верный друга ног. Ты нежной страстью ращено. Проснулись чувства, я сгораю. Томлю желаниями любви. Иди в объятия мои. О, милый, милый, умираю. Добился ты любви Наины и придираешь, вот мужчины. Измени изверг, о позор, но трепещи девичий вор.
Так мы расстались. С этих пор живу в моем уединении, с разочарованной душой. И в мире страсти утешений, природа, мудрость и покой. Душою черную зло я. Колдунья старая, конечно, вознения видит и тебя. Но горе на земле не вечно.
Отец, благослови меня.
No blessing for me, of course. Discrimination is a matter of course. Though I often seem to find animals are more human in matters of the mind.
Ruslan, без времени дайте рядок надо. так долго мы за тебя сурват. Бедный трус, умри, Руслан. Как я палату не знал, я чуть ли меч не запятнал.
Руслан вон там, беги туда, его убьешь ты без труда. Людмилу мудрено сыскать, она далеко забежала, не нам с тобой ее достать. Опасно разъезжать по свету, ты право будешь сам не рад. Последуй моему совету, ступай тихо только назад. Под Киевом будет мнение в своем естественном селении. Останется лучше без забот. От нас Людмила не уйдет.
Голубчик миленький, Фарлав, тебя я дома дожидалась. От слез давно промок рукав, и сердце чуть не разорвалось. Зачем чужих невест искать, когда своя невеста дома? Ах, зачем жить от близких мест, местам далеким, незнакомым? Твоя Людмила, чем тебе не подошла, не угодила? Иди ко мне, к своей судьбе. Зачем, Фарлав, тебе Людмила?
Стой!
Ах, ты, кровавый предвискатель, врага и надежда киевлян, Людмилы мрачный обожатель.
Кто потерял ее, Руслан, трусливый муж жену теряет. Сяву смет сена тобой.
Умри, зависнуть злобный мой.
Have you no ears? I was nearly in tears. You must be more scrupulous and stop being quite so adventurous. Had you and him not buried your head, surely it would be you who lay killed. And who would save your beloved if from your body your head was removed?
Может, хватит болтать, а?
Заполучу себе родная, настется отец мой, царь морской. Теперь ты висит, будешь мой, на дне морском и подводной бездне. Ты будешь мужем мне любезнее.
важно, и важно. The following texts do not complex. There's nothing irrelevant there, at least nothing for which you must care.
What's there?
Well, here Pushkin is deliberating on a topic I hear can be quite liberating. The finer aspects of married life. Well, with our PG ratings, we've shared this script.
Увы, мораль не забавен. Я много жизни погубил. I was 20, liberal French influence, low morals, etc. и так далее.
Levine density high lawine дорога нажьяна фанан. Исчезли юные забавы, как сонка, утраните мать.
Stop writing my poems, you just messed them all up.
Товарищ Бэб зарет одна, создав для неполного счастья.
So, what about doing our scenes at the wizard's castle?
For the castle, it will surely dazzle.
Yes, that's fine. I'll go see how you do those.
Oh, Pushkin, he is like a child, truly. So wild, unruly, entering theater halls, jumping into laps of generals. He is a miscreant. Well, he is brilliant. Beginning couple.
Hey, Sasha, are you in Act 2 at all?
I don't think so, you?
No. But how about a second date?
Свидание, ну и слово. Where would we go?
To the movies? You know?
Sure. Or let's just watch Harry Potter at my house.
At your house. That works. Хорошо.
And then I said, because I had the word concentrate written on it. Илья, ты будешь играть русалочку?
Нет, я не могу. Как только выхожу на сцену, у меня колени подкашиваются. А ты?
Я тоже в порядке. Ты будешь классно на сцене смотреться.
Попробуй. You gotta try it. Попробуй. Чего ты так боишься? Потанцуешь, попоешь.
I feel really out of place here.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, with all the Russian singing and the Russian stories.
We should do our favorite song.
Yeah!
Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana.
Hey, what's going on here, guys? Are you Muslim or what?
Opera singing.
Yeah!
Opera singing.
Yes, yes. Just like Linka's famous opera, Ruslan and Lyudmila, 1837. It is very modern.
So modern that, you know, I think it would be cool if we had an aria in our play.
Yeah, that would
be awesome.
Whatever. Let's turn to Moore's harem scene. Put your burkas on.
Окном стекла бездонный заколот, восточный блеск играет каждый гранит. Все говорит тиши на языке души, единственным достойным понимания. Каналы корабли, перемоты текли, бродячий мятый голубого цвета. Сюда пригнал приз, исполнит твой каприз, они пришли с другого края света.
Дитя, сестра моя, уедем в те края, где мы с тобой не разлучаться сможем, где для любви века, где даже смерть легка, в краю желанном на тебя похожем.
Lyudmila, не более! Зачем мне жить на свете более? О, ты, чагибанная страсть, меня терзает и лелеет! Мне не страшна злодея власть! Lyudmila, умереть, умереть!
Она решила сутануть. Воды. Однако воды не прыгнула. И далее продолжает путь.
Не нужно мне твоих шатров, ни скучных песен, ни перов. Не стану есть, не буду слушать. Умру среди твоих садов.
Подумала и стала кушать.
Okay, I promise I won't kill myself if you promise that Ruslan will find me and kill Chernahor.
I can make no such promise, my lady. The book's already been written. Have a look for yourself.
Хорошо. Хорошо. Хорошо.
Ну что?
This will do.
Умница. Good. I have to go now, but I will see you in a few scenes. You'll be eating this.
Сейчас, Lyudmila! Мне все жить! Скорее слыпил! Сейчас! Не то, что ты терпишь со мною! Живи куда мне, вас бородою!
She'll drown herself and starve, and no one knows where she is.
Oh, no. Look! It's my master's friend Naina the witch! Ruslan and Lyudmila have no chance now. This couple is too powerful.
Собрат мой, рок соединяет теперь нас с общей враждой. Тебе опасность угрожает, написано туча над тобой. Руслан в твои владения мчится, тебя он вызовет.
Противник славы мне не страшен. Чудесный жребий мой, цей благодатной бородой, надаром Черномор украшен. Такой властов ею судить, прожитый меч не перерубить, никто из смертных не погубит. Молодейших, замыслов моих будет век Lyudmila. Русланчик грубо обречен. Погибнет он, погибнет он.
Ai vitas ai geroi, kudati tišet stoi. Ei vitas šejus loistarom. Et rusna jesnik I меня парадю как нимбутаром.
That is the real live head of a giant. We shouldn't here be true to fight. We don't know with what it might choose to fight us. And it might provide knowledge to delight us.
Хотел тебе я, может быть, и нос юшный отрубить, но буду я великодушен, ты здесь стоишь по воле злой.
Я буду здесь тебя послушен, и я был витязь удалой. Коварный брат мой Черномор, ты пек всех моих виною. Мечом мне голову как вор, срубился, виду я герой. Стоит таинственно жива моя без тела голова, обращена навек стеречь ему красящий смертью меч. Эй, витязь, ты храним судьбою, возьмися и меч, и Бог с тобою. Ведь может, на своем пути ты встретишь слово Черномора, тогда коварству отомсти. Знай, в бороде его опора, доколе породят тела, изменник не страшится зла. Тогда мой скорбный дух утешит, скорей мечом рвет прыжь.
I told you so. Chernomor's engineered his magic power into his beard. Unless it's cut off by a magic sword, it's as impregnable as a fjord. Yes, a fjord. And we wouldn't know unless we talked to the head. I told you so.
You don't say that, it makes me mad.
It makes me mad. It makes me mad. Is that the thank you behind for helping back along your way? I guess teaching doesn't pay.
Look, just leave it. You're nowhere in the story except for the introduction. You just came along because you wanted to have an adventure.
That's not true. It's the Finn I want to meet. I want to study magic at his feet. After all, what's a simple learned cat when one can learn magic on top of that? Волшебную ученый кот. Это звучит.
Right. Have you seen my quill? She ran away.
No! So the head and Chernomor were brothers once, some time before. Until Chernomor beheaded him, or rather, disembodied him. So that he might hide under his brother's severed head, the sword he thinks of only with dread. That's gross, and it doesn't make any sense.
You know where I heard all these stories from? From my nanny. Ask her where she heard all this crap.
Here, please. Another on a quest. To continue your quest, you must prove you are worthy of the fair maiden you are seeking. Can you count? Yes, count. In Russian. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, семь, восемь, девять, десять.
Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, семь, восемь, девять, десять.
But more importantly, can you add fractions?
In fact, I can. After all, I am from Asia, but it's not wise to brag about your accomplishments.
All right. 2/3 plus 5, 6.
1.5.
You may pass. Dostoyan. No! Another on a quest. Here, please. Here, please. To continue your quest, you must prove you are worthy of the fair maiden you are seeking. Can you count?
Count?
Yes, count. In Russian. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, семь, восемь, девять, десять.
Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, семь, восемь, девять, десять.
But more importantly, can you add fractions? 2/3 plus 5, 6.
Как по-русски fractions?
Дроби.
Что такое дроби? Не могу я. I can't.
Then you shall not pass.
Excuse me, sir. My master knows that the answer is 1.5. But suppose for a moment that you were on a quest to rescue a damsel from grievous distress. Not a moment to lose, or you'll lose her forever. Don't you think you might find it strangely clever?
Well, at least one of you can count. You may pass.
Miss Lyudmila is too smart for you. There may be something I can do. We'll stall him with a clever ruse. I'll make him an offer he can't refuse. I'll challenge him to a riddle game. Now you go ahead and stake your claim on your resplendent royal dame. Размерчик! Отгадай загадку.
Загадку?
Да. В воде родится, воде боится. Что это?
Soil. Salt. It's born in water and is afraid of water.
Ты умный гад.
Пусти меня!
Русский духом пахнет. Юмит.
Что за ветер? Прямо в лицо!
Пред ней на ручное призвание, Ревина, попутник молодой.
Из Бранислави, теча любви, войны кровавей. Я не могу до вас оставить, тревоги жизнь боевой.
Прекрасный витязь будет мой, брат мир в пустыне бессмертешной. Lyudmila славу позабыв, им навек изменив. Останься здесь, с подругой нежной.
Скучный затея браной славы, верно вини забави, любовью милой прави, милее сердцу воздуха. Ты будешь счастлив, богат.
Богу кажется мне по счастью, человек, который так близко, век такой веселый, хоть ужаще нежно, слушает голос, прелестный свет.
Как ты дева меня мила, она мне сердце отцела, она мне жизнь, она мне радость. Дитя, ты возвращаешь вновь мою утраченную младость. Дай мир и чувствую любовь.
Идем, попутник неизвестный, останься счастливым грущиком. Я с тобою. Как приветствую. Я с тобою. Цвет моей души.
Ruski do kompaknie, another human.
My lord, what about your wife? We've gone through such awful strife to rescue her from this magician. Now have you given up your mission? Shall I tell her that you've gone fishing?
Thanks for reminding me, these things really are a nuisance.
Тайным промыслом халил, бесстрашен бичев не против.
What kind of forest spirit you are just sitting here eating cookie?
Why does she can't have cookie? Maybe she 5 o'clock tea.
What spirit don't have 5 o'clock tea? He must get as many people lost in the forest as possible. Currently, there is night on your premises who have a lawful desire to kidnap your witch of a wife, Baba Yaga.
Good. Yes, you hope the devil picks her. She's terrible wife to be a sheep. Her and her stupid chicken leg hut. She constantly hit the Yeshi forest creature friends. And let's be honest, she's not the most faithful woman in Yeshi's world.
And me? Just go to that guy in. I'll wait for you here.
Избушка на курьих ножках. Встань ко мне передом, отрежу задом.
Ruslanчик, давай я тебе в своей новой избушке на курьих ножках покатаю. Это новый бренд. Без всяких там летучих мышей и жаб. Круто! Поговорим о том, о сём, хошь по-русски, хошь по-английски.
My lord, did you hear that? She thinks you absolutely need to ride in her new hut. It's been recently renovated and the chicken legs seem quite innovative. The lack of bats and frogs leave it vacant, and she assures me it's quite elegant. She wants to talk to you.
Да некогда мне старая.
Ну что ты так грубо? Может, она знает, как к черному пройти. Давай с ней по-английски, так повежливо будет. Они вообще повежливый народ, англичане. Well, I'm amazed, dear lady, that you haven't heard of me. I'm the learned cat, a bilingual intellectual. What, you still cannot recall? I go to the right and sing a song.
Хватит. Все слышали 100 раз. Помолчи.
Well, our time is growing short, alas, so I must let this pass. We seek the wizard Chernomor. We must have joined him to restore the wife of my lord Ruslan. He scarpered with her ere the dawn and left their marriage unconsummated. So it follows that my lord is somewhat frustrated. Imagine what it must be like to have waited months for the sweetest moments of your life, only to find when it finally arrives, you're embracing the air instead of a wife.
Да, знаю, Черномора, я, как проехать, тоже знаю. Да, вам не воня отеле. Силен он, без всех чародеев сильнее. Он себе целый гарем из чужих невест собрал.
I know the man of which I speak is the master of strange techniques of sorcery and wizardry, as well as bridal burglary. I know that he cannot be killed, and his mission and our mission cannot be fulfilled so long as he retains his glorious beard. Fortunately, that will soon be shared with this magic sword that we procured. Meanwhile, we have assured that my lord's rivals pose no problem. One was done when mermaids mobbed him, one was slain by my fair Ruslan, and one is simply gone. He hides in his castle like a child, deserving only to be reviled. So all we ask at this stage, madame, are directions. Where might you find this mage? If you show us the way, Ruslan's ready to pay or otherwise please you. How might we?
Мешок денег и поцелуй, целовари, царя.
Oh, thank you. Did you hear that, my lord? A bag of coins is a reward, and a single kiss. That's all she asks. A bargain, and she'll help us pass. We don't have any coins to give you. Will a promissory note do? When the wizard meets his grisly end, we'll be back this way again.
Ладно, тогда пока мисс поцелуй.
Sir, she will agree to just a kiss. You shouldn't humor her in this. Just a friendly kiss between acquaintances. This is Prince Ruslan, defeater of dragons and permanent threat to the enemies of Kiev.
Кто такой?
Русский компартment.
Oh my, this makes me apprehensive. He finds your human smell offensive.
Видишь, припёсвичи не будем. Не любят они, не переваривает. Лешенька, я тебе катал и лица раскрою.
My lord, we are in serious trouble. This man here could reduce us to rubble more easily than Chernomor. Russians don't even sweep the floor when travelers leave their homes. And if Yeshi will throw leaves and stones into their eyes, so they're lost for good. I presume it's understood how this could be a huge problem for us? Even our author is superstitious. Our rabbit crossed Pushkin's path one day when he was on his way to an uprising that turned ugly and riotous. He went back home and avoided the violence. Do you think an author with stories like that would stop Yeshi from killing a knight? And a cat? We are in a tricky spot indeed. It's feline diplomacy. Madame, what is the meaning of this, pray tell? We were getting along so well. And now you're going to feed us to your husband here? Excuse me while I shed a tear.
Слушай, можете помолчишь хоть минуточку, и так голова кругом идет.
Муженек у меня свирепый, не съест так напакостит. Но подслеповат он, и глухой почти что. Обмануть его расплюнуть.
He might eat us or he might go without. I don't think we should stay here and find out. Господин Yeshi, позвольте переговорить. Величество, известная, ключи на суеверие. И защитник, можно сказать, наших лесов. Ваша книга о защите природы. On avoiding poaching, pollution, and other violations of the natural order in the forests of Russia by Yeshi. Переведена на английский язык. Название получила Бога.
У меня там заначки, есть еще парочка экземпляров. Подпишу, пойдем, потолкуем. И вроде дельный ход.
Сперва налево до дуба, потом направо до березы, потом, значит, налево, потом, значит, направо. Ой, милой, не сильная дорога указывает. Может, в избушке на курик наш как поедем? Лучше ступи будет. Сейчас продукция беседы Китай делается, а это нашего местного производства.
Ну давай, бабушка, поспешай к чайному морю. Не трепись.
Чего ты? Давай, давай, и я так даю. Приказчик нашелся. Иди к своему черномору. Только заради нового транспорта довезла тебе грубияна. Не пожалуйста тебе, не спасибо тебе. Одним словом, русский богатырь, английский лицевый рыбы, ручки целовал.
She is alive, but asleep.
Well, wake her up! It's no fun to make love to a sleeping maiden!
Wake up! Wake up! Gotta get up! Wake up!
Nisha is charmingly eccentric, but goodness is he egocentric. I thought I'd never catch up to you. What did I miss? What did you... Clear.
Кто там такой?
It's the bearded man, all right. Go now and challenge him to a fight.
Сюда, злодей, бесчестный вор.
Come here, you villain!
Забыл перевести вор.
One moment, my lord. Come here, you thief and villain!
Get out, get out!
Now they're flying overhead. Ruslan, hold on or you'll be dead. There she is, Hasiayan.
Слушай, князь, вечер скоро. Пошел кто только говорит.
Помолчи. Молчи, коварный чародей, с мучителем жены своей Руслан не знает договора. Сей грозный меч накажет вора. Ведь ночной звезды, а быть тебе без бороды.
Едва еще один творчий болен. Старов, мрачизм, вот твоя воля. Скажи, пожалуйста, куда велишь?
Ага, теперь ты наш дрожищ. Смирись, покорствуй русской силе. Неси меня к моей Людмиле.
Don't despair, my lord, and please don't shake her. I know some kind of spell will wake her. Take Sleeping Beauty, for example. The prince kissed her, and she awoke. Did you try that? You did. Okay. Don't cry. We can get through this. Fairy tale writers always do this when it's convenient for the story. In fact, I know there are only 40 fairy tale plots the whole world over. So I, can just discover which one our story's using. Come on, it could be amusing. We should get back to Kiev first, though. These woods scare me, please, you know. Wizards and witches everywhere, and we'll feel safe until we're there.
Свобода для Востока!
А чья-то не ее, свобода!
Помолчи! Людмила, проснись! Проснись! Она никогда не проснется.
Проснется? Why can't you look on the bright side for once? Just stay here while I think of something, you dunce. All my learning is useless in this situation. I should have chosen magic as my first vocation. I think the Ben lives nearby. I'll go find him and he can try.
Ты сам поспал.
Okay, press speed. Take a nap, my lord. You look terrible.
Спокойной ночи.
Меж тем, по долам, по горам, в белый день и по ночам, наш ветер едет непрестанно, еще далек предел желаний. А дева спит, но юный князь, бесплодным пламенем томясь, уже страдалец постоянный, супругу только сторожит, и в целомудренном мечтании, смирив нескромное желание, свое блаженство находил.
Варлам, сынок, книжня твоя, тебя ведут в Емелея.
Варламчик, куда ж ты радость?
Убей его. Kill him. Не бойся. Have no fear.
I'm gone for one moment, and this is what comes of it? Well, this is how the story ends, that I'm done with it. Didn't I tell him to take care? Instead, someone's kidnapped Lyudmila and Ruslan is dead. Why do all Russian stories end in tears? This one is done now, it appears. It's over. Everyone go home. There's nowhere left for us to roam.
Now, hold your tail. There's still 10 more pages left in this book.
But what more is there to be read when our protagonist lies dead?
I'm not playing in this show anymore! This is a children's show and now the hero is dead!
Let me go, you hideous monster!
Oh, hideous monster!
What are you? Look, if you don't let me go, this play is gonna end real bad.
Oh. Sir, the tragic severity of our plight leads me to ask for an exception tonight. Счастливый конец, huh?
The play isn't over yet. The book's already been written. Now, have you seen my quill? She ran away a dash. Can you help me look for her?
Yes, murdered indeed. However, there are such things as dead and living water. A magician simply goes to a spring, takes a glass of each, pours both over a dead man's body, and he comes back to life.
Fascinating. Where is this spring?
Well, actually, I'll keep it along me just in case I didn't hear what you were saying.
Sir, if we could briefly pause our mission. I have a modest proposition. Can I become your new apprentice? You see, in an economy like this, it's not sufficient to last to just be learned. One must also be concerned with feeding oneself and paying the bills. And I just don't have the proper skills. You see, it's hard out here for a learned cat who goes to the right and sings a song and goes to the left and tells a tale. Sir, my life seems poised to end tragically, so I thought, why not self-inspection?
Why not? Once the show's over, you know where to find it.
Ну где же Мила? Я один. Мой кот ученый вещи пил.
Судьба свершилась, о мой сын. Пометь преграды одолеет. Врагов смутит твое лицо. Возьми заветное кольцо. Оно в мир сон развеет.
But sir, I don't understand. Now Ruslan has a ring in hand to make his lovely bride come too. But if Lyudmila is not in view, what good will this magic do?
Владимир, грудь пронзивший силы, он теперь жених Людмилы. И если кончен сон, она навек другому отдана.
The boy is such a pessimist. He thinks some sick opportunist has married her after killing him. But I don't see why he's so grim. She'd have to be awake to marry. Поедем в Киев, что томится, чему случится, то случится.
Guys, Kiev's that way.
The immortal Pushkin's poem can be interpreted in today's world's terms. Ruslan is Russia, Ruski. Lyudmila is Russia's riches, its natural, so to say, resources. Vladimir is a popular national leader, a patriot. Incidentally, I am also Vladimir. I even think that Pushkin was a clairvoyant and saw me from his, so to say, evoque. He knew who I am, and I know who he is. Pushkin and Putin. We know each other. He would tell me, "You know, Mr. Putin, you are a hero." And I will tell him, "You know, Pushkin, I agree with you." Chernomor is the Western world. His beard is Western capital. Ratmir is Asian. He is an ally because Russia is Eurasia. You will now see what awaits our world.
Lyudmila здесь.
Папа, уезжали?
Я так нашел ее, скитаясь, с пустынных муромских леса, пучного лещего в руках. 3 дня мигелися луна, над боем подымалась. Он пал, а юная княжна мне в руках сонною досталась.
Но кто пробьет все дивный сан? Куда настанет пробуждение?
Ну что, скрыть свой закон, нам надежда и терпение, одни оселить и утешение?
Ударьте скомороки. Бубни.
Пусть радуют все глаза и трубни.
Сестра моя, уедем в те края, где мы с собой не разлучаться сможем, где для любви века, где даже смерть века, в краю желанном на тебя похожем.
Голубчик миленький Варлам, тебя я дома дожидалась. От слез давно промок рукав, и сердце чуть не разорвалось. Пойдем, мой суженый, домой, нальем, закусим все по чину. Что толку в женщине чужой, что радости в чужом мужчине. Детишек славных родим, накопим денежек на старость. Прямо царство отдадим, нам доля лучшая досталась.
Что ж, если праздник хочу я выклинуться высоко, сопровождать за семье своей. Дела давно минувших дней, предания старины глубокой.
And they lived happily ever after.
You stop writing my poems.
It is one of the world's inexplicable facts that poets are always disrespectful towards cats. Now that Ruslan has finished his mission, I'm gonna go become a magician.
Oh, please take me with you. Возьмешь меня с собой.
That's fine. You go ahead and do that. I'm scheduled to die in a duel by age 37. And after Ruslan and Lyudmila, I still have to write a novel in verse, 6 plays, 7 fairy tales, 14 short stories, 15 long poems, and 783 short lyric poems. Пойдем, скорее.
You won't have to if you take care of whom you're wooing. Isn't it your wife's suitor who proves your undoing?
Weren't you going to go become a magician? How very...
Human and Muppet marriages are now legal in 4 states. Washington, California, Vermont, and Oregon.
Muppet is still too American for me.
Sasha, let's count our dates.
Count? I love to count.
We should go occupy Broadway.
Go to Hollywood, they pay better.